Boom. Boom. Huh. Home. Oh. Good. Fantastic. Right. Okay, I think it should be good. Okay, Ariel Siegel as we send in.
So there's very little I can say about Ariel Siegel that I haven't said in other commentaries. She is a great, fun person to work with, extraordinarily focused and diligent and fun to work with. She was Max Lau in Technobabylon, she was Kathy Rain in Kathy Rain, and she had some small parts in Shardlight. And I had actually had Ariel in mind for Vicky for years. Even before I had written one line of dialogue for Vicky, I had come up with the character in my head. I was hanging out with her once and I asked her, "What's your Staten Island accent like?" And she said a few things. I'm like, okay, good to know. And 3 years later, I cast her as a Staten Island cop. So there we go. Thank you, Ariel. Awesome job as always.
Cool. Vicky's original backstory.
So when I first started designing this game, my original backstory plan for Vicky was extremely different. My original plan was, rather than her just becoming void touched and everyone thinks she's crazy, was that Captain Harrison had earmarked her to be sent to the General's dimension and did not get killed. She actually excelled in the army and then did so well, she was actually sent back home, but with no memory of what she did in the interim. So she had been missing for several months. No one knew where she was. She didn't know where she was. And now she was void touched. Since she had no explanation for where she was or what she was doing, she was booted out of the police force, and that is when you meet her. But in the end, I decided that was just way too complicated, way too involved, a lot of unnecessary fat and fluff. So I decided to keep it very simple and edit her backstory to what's in the game right now.
Cool. Red post-it? Do I need it?
What's up?
Ooh.
You are not crazy? Jesus. What drove her to write something like that?
Right.
Yes. I do not think we have explored this room thoroughly. We are missing something.
Fantastic. Okay. This. Wait, which one?
For the
Oh.
longest time, every single tester found this puzzle impossible. No one could figure this out, and I was tempted to cut it out entirely or redesign it to be something else. But eventually I finally figured out the reason why everyone was having trouble. It was because every single brick had the same description, just a brick. So as far as the player was concerned, it was just one item to interact with instead of several small ones. So I went in and I added individual hotspot descriptions to every brick on this screen, and the puzzle became actually solvable.
Hey. Well, it's worked.
What's up? That keycard is for a storage unit near Vicky's home. We probably should check it out.
Okay,
Right.
fair enough.
Yes. We have access to the storage facility. I suggest we go there.
Yeah, right.
What a way to live.
You live in a basement.
Yeah, mine's cozy.
Oh yeah. You
And
guys
my
knew.
neighbors are less, dead.
Don't
Yep.
move. Okay. Holy shit. It's you, the one who shot up that bar in the Bronx. Give me one reason why I should...
Oh, wait, you recognize me? You get me. There's a police station around the corner. Why do you recognize
Are you
me?
serious? You killed a bunch of people. There was an APB with your picture on it for months. I've been watching you. You've been sniffing around, asking about me, and you were talking to that thing behind you.
It's not a thing. It's a human spirit.
You think I don't fucking know that? Marlene DeMarco. Missing for a week, then found dead in this alley, arms and legs chewed to pieces. There's been no investigation. Nobody even wants to talk about it. Not the cops, not her husband, nobody. Nobody except you. So tell me, what is going on?
Why didn't you tell me your void touched? You're like us, we're trying to find out, maybe we can help. Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you, huh? Last year I was in the hospital. This guy named Marino went crazy, started shooting everyone. I took him out, but I took one in the shoulder. Spent a month in recovery. Things were fine, but when I got out, everything was weird.
Weird, so... Oh, Marino went nuts. Interesting. But you were physically fine.
Yeah, my arm's solid as a rock. I can hold this position all night. 12 years
Well.
I've been a cop. You think that means something? Everyone thought nobody cared. It was like they didn't even know.
Is it because we are like you, that we are here, we want to help them, but you know, maybe we can figure this out.
Think I'm gonna tell you anything? No. Here's what's gonna happen. We're all gonna... Then you're gonna tell the cap. Convince him I'm not...
That's a really horrible idea, you know, not create this, but what we trying to tell. Or you can forget the cops completely, join the Unavowed instead.
What? You think I'm gonna join whatever...
We are not a murder cult. This man was possessed. He was guilty of no crime.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I am Mandana.
Look, Madonna, I could care less.
No, we are not.
Stay right there. For real?
Please lower your weapon.
This has gotta...
I
Oh
am...
yeah.
Final?
We have...
You asked me. You've gotta be fucking kidding me.
We need not be in it. Perhaps we can...
I just want... I wanna be normal. You wanna... And stay the...
Her eyes and mine.
Yeah, that went good.
What's up? That key card.
Okay, never mind. No new comments. Wait, no new comments?
Agreed.
Well, that's heap pong. Wow. Yeah, what
I'm
new?
not sure.
I failed to...
Yeah, can't get the key. In we go. Banana strength.
I failed...
Oh, fantastic. Open. Just curious. Do these guys have anything new?
Hey,
I heard people.
yeah, I never. The door's got a keypad lock. Ev and Vicky down there is awkward as hell, but as long as she's. I ain't.
Wait, what?
Getting I want to. Folks, why do you keep? Sure.
Okay, never mind. Oops, wrong place. Oh,
You guys must think... Breaking into my... I might not...
come on, open the door. Okay, is that you?
Don't sound so surprised. What did you think was gonna happen? Now sit tight. The cops will be here any minute.
You said you'd leave us alone. What is this? So you can't bring the local police in this because I want to help you. Don't do this. You can't bring the local police in
What a
this.
surprise. The Here's a fact. The ones who don't like the
This will not end well. Trust us.
bullshit. There are laws. Donnie!
Hello, Vicky.
Christmas came early, babe. They're armed. Donnie? You gotta move your... Donnie? Donnie, what the holy fuck?
You were killed here. Unknown shooter. It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
Donnie, no.
A tragedy. Just...
Donnie?
Shit.
I don't
Fantastic.
want to do this.
In an original draft of this mission, it was going to be some random cop who came in and started a shootout with Vicky. In the original draft of the design, the character of Donnie Santina hadn't existed yet. So when I ended up creating that character, he just very naturally slotted in to that space. So, as I said before, it was like it was meant to be.
Fantastic.
Not now. We need to... There's no time to...
Now is not the time for chatter. We must find a way out.
No. I wonder if Mandela can ever break in.
This vent is... That would only break the night.
What? It would be helpful.
Sorry. I'm really sorry. There's no time to go through this stuff now. Somebody's about to get shot.
But there is time.
My friend...
No, I think it's gonna work. Aye.
This vent...
Eli, you should help us out here.
Eli, I respect you greatly, but...
Yeah, I know.
We just give up. I thought the wind would have actually worked. Splapier? Oh wait. Oops. Look at that. No. God. Damn it. Oh wait, yeah. This, I guess it can be here. Doesn't really matter.
How did you...
Mac.
Whatever, just...
Oh, ye of... Guns. It's safe.
Is...
He'll be fine.
Shit.
It would have been interesting to see how it would have worked out with Logan and Mendana. Well, otherwise, still want to arrest us? You are on your side. Can you see? You're welcome, by the way. Still want to arrest us?
No, couldn't do that if I wanted to. I'm sorry. You say
Your eyes are open to the truth now.
the truth. Were you really possessed when you killed all those people?
Yes, it was a me. It was something else, finally. It sinks in, yes. I'm trying to forget it. It was something else.
Wasn't it? This is all crazy, but I believe you.
So, are you with...
Someone brainwashed my brother to kill me. You don't mess with two cents.
Vic?
Donnie.
It was
Harrison?
How?
It's okay, Donnie, but
She said...
Harrison. Huh? Stay safe, Donnie. Your sister has business to take care of. You guys coming with me or what?
Shouldn't someone stay here with Donnie?
I'd like to see both Eli and Mendana. But I want to see
Very well.
Eli
I will
burn.
make sure he is safe.
Eli's fire instead.
Right.
But still, to save.
Stop the... That's... Fuck. And the... Stop. Whatever.
There.
So start talking, Harrison. You're behind the brainwashing. Maybe we could just shoot you and get it over with.
You're the shooter. You've eluded us for months. I should be impressed. I can't exactly judge you. Not.
You recognize me? Recognize me? What exactly have you
Nothing
done?
that matters much longer. He is coming.
Who is...
The general. He get. I should have
Was he a giant sea creature?
know of it. Then you know that he needs soldiers. Lots of them. His people can't fight on land, you see. He needs us for that. That is the deal. He get people. Yes.
Pieces.
Then I would use my new one.
You sacrifice people and brainwash the police to ignore it? That's right. Well, why would you do such a thing? You're a monster. And brainwash the police ignored.
Just the police.
It's a Newman.
Family. Anyone who would question. He would have killed me, but
Yeah, you made me. So tell me.
but I came.
I'm what?
It's because she's void touched.
I knew that as
You sent my.
I thought you'd leave button. Typical.
What the?
What promise was that? I'm sorry you haven't been confused with someone else. Hi, General. Long time no see.
Install. You instruct. I have, so I ask it.
Where's my army? Where is... No. What? Really? Where?
Pebbles. You attack me with pebbles. Why?
Because it's fun.
You are the one who summoned me here. You are the one who promised me an army. But you just toy with me. Why?
Well, that's a very good question, actually. I don't know, I was possessed. This obviously is a big misunderstanding. That's a very good question, actually.
Don't know? You play with the lives of my people, and you don't know?
Yep.
Right. Enough of this.
There is only one out your death.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Surrounded by water. You know what, man? This is the first time I can actually say water the way that I say water, which is wonderful because we're in New York. It's great.
I should be freaking out.
Not crazy if that's what you mean. Imagine one of
I
us.
am. Maybe I belong with you. If we get out of this.
Surrounded by water. Not
Oh, moving
with
faster.
my magic? Sure. I can increase the engine's fuel burn rate. We'll speed up for about 2 seconds, then explode.
Well, that
If there's anything more useless than a fire mage at sea, I can't
that's a
search
fantastic
around the boat.
method. Anyway, we're gonna open this.
Is what the general said true? You summoned me here.
Oh, maybe. Yes, I know it's complicated. I was possessed. If someone has to be blamed, I guess it's me. Yes, I know it's
It
complicated.
seems pretty simple to me.
No, it
If it
isn't.
wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here right now.
Hey,
You're just lucky the general chose me. Anyone else?
hey,
I
Vanish.
hope you have a plan.
Yes, it's fire. Trial by fire. Come on, yellow. Zo, doe it. Hehe. We never wanted to fight you, you attacked us, you have to just leave. You attacked us.
You went back on your...
You can go back to you. You were given a bum.
What guarantee do we have?
The bond between you and you could theoretically.
She is my...
Right. In that case,
I cannot, or she...
What about Harrison brainwashing?
Yeah, good question.
Joy Harrison and I are bonded.
Speak up. Can't.
Law...
Right.
We gotta take his chances to kill him, Eli. Wow. Seafood. Well, I guess that's true.
The power's gone.
But you didn't die? Oh.
Can't feel it.
Well, that's
Then you
disappointing.
can drop us off on your way.
On my way.
To wherever you're going, that's not here. Because if I ever catch you in my city again, I'll shoot you myself.
Understood.
And then twist, leading with your elbow. Aim for the...
And I...
No.
There she is.
This is the most disappointing ending.
You don't remember?
I'm not sure. Last thing I remember, I was talking to him. I got up and found what happened.
She's gone.
I don't know why.
You have...
Right, but I do.
Well, that's disappointing. I was expecting Harrison to
You guys have
die.
a wizard clubhouse or something?
We have a headquarters, yes.
How do we get there?
No.
Yeesh. Well...
Slightly disappointed, isn't it? Wakey wakey. touching things.
Please do not. It took. Good evening. I trust you are rested up. I admit that I am.
Yeah, you look kind of wishful.
Do I?
It's surprising. You mentioned your mother.
I suppose I do not often dwell on the past. I am the daughter of the pirate. Speaking of which, I must we may.
Oh, any
I
thoughts?
wonder what I would have done were I in the general's position. If the Jinn were being destroyed, I know I could not sit idly by. I would fight. But the merfolk were not trained for battle. Perhaps he had no choice but to recruit from elsewhere. Just as we had no choice but to end him.
Here's wiki. Unavowed questions.
Certainly.
I'll leave you. I don't think there's any
It's
reason.
interesting what having knowledge of a character's background can give you when drawing their environment. In this case,
Wait, oh,
Eli
yeah.
was definitely
Hello, Eli.
Hey there. That was quite the harbor cruise last night.
I happily pay. I didn't do much sightseeing. I'm just glad we made it back alive. I didn't do much
You mean
sightseeing.
you didn't glance once? I guess you're... But seriously, the supernatural creatures used to be more... They're getting brave, and if that goes... Well...
You seen something like this before?
Not personally. Sorry. Many centuries ago,
We are already
So yeah, anyway.
a bit more.
Honestly, it went down as best as it could. The general would have found a way to recruit more soldiers. Now he won't. Nobody else will die. Harrison lost her powers. Everybody wins. Well, except for maybe the general.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting. Vicky.
So this place is real. It's all real. You know, when I heard I wanted anyway.
Done
Donnie, he's doing his best to make it right.
What
The
happened?
station's a madhouse. All the victims' families. You'd think
Any
I can't
thoughts?
change what happened to all those people, but if I can stop it, I'm ready.
Huh.
Right.
I have
Okay,
been
buddy.
waiting. It has been a long to hear they are so changed. Distresses me.
Well, then there, if you need to talk, I'm a good listener.
I thank you for that. The past and the present are sometimes difficult to reconcile. The merfolk once lived in harmony with humanity. This is several thousand years ago, of course, but they were peaceful, playful, loyal to their allies. All they asked in return was to live in peace. Now I hear they are fighting for their lives, fighting wars,
Building armies?
building armies. I suppose our world is not the regard.
Wait, ooh, ooh.
I do.
Okay. Got a meeting. Meeting?
I am glad to see you made it, Detective Santini.
You don't need to call.
My daughter speak. For a full year, you were on a mission.
Yeah.
Then it is settled.
Welcome on board with good use or real call strategy. Gen Master, say nothing.
Now, on to the matter at you killed a creature from another world.
Hey.
One who caused great harm, to be sure. But kill him you did.
Exactly.
He made a judgment call. It had to be done.
I read your report. There was no right or wrong solution to that mess. Be aware that the potential cost of such bloodshed is high.
Trust me, I'm aware.
You all did good work last night, considering the circumstances. But my question still stands. Why is... Have you investigated?
No.
Then perhaps you will find our answers there.
I've missed a clue. A cop like Vicky
I
could
don't see
see.
any cops, so I guess you'll have to settle for me.
You all know your duty. Meeting.
Holy shit!
Yes. Eli and Vicky. East Village. I wonder what. One help. Actually, we need a login.
After you, I guess.
Come on. Vicky?
Oh, hey.
You know.
Eh.
Sure.
Yeah. Say nothing, move on. Huh.
So, Eli, you used to be normal like me, right?
I was an accountant, if that's what you mean. Almost 50 years ago.
Huh. What was it like going from that to this?
Well, the supernatural world wasn't as dense as it is now, so maybe I had it a bit easier. But then again, I had to fake my own death and never see my family again, so who's to say?
Fantastic. In we go.
Jesus.
It was a large...
Hey, you on the butt.
This the stiff?
That's...
Right. What? He's...
Yeah.
What? He's being...
It's...
fun. Anyway.
Over his hand, human-ish.
Yep. Human hands with human fingerprints on them. And got him. That's the easy part. Now I just gotta call in a favor. I'm sending you a... Yeah, nah, I'm just... Donnie's swamped. This will take some time. Might as well hit the Bronx. See if we can dig something else up.
Oh, that's interesting.
After you, I...
Not sure why we're hanging around. Let's get moving.
Slightly different. As long as we don't have Logan. Alright. Eli and Vicky and Bronx.
My dad used to tell me stories about this neighborhood. The Bronx is burning and all that.
Hey, that had nothing to do with me.
What? No, I was being... What do you call it? Figurative.
Oh, right. Sorry. You spend enough time with Mandana, you forget metaphors exist. What's up? I have no idea. The demon was here. What it actually did, we don't know yet. Yeah, that must be...
Oh yeah.
Awkward. But you know what? Just focus on leaving the... It's all...
Okay.
Right with...
Hey, Vicky, actually you should have something.
We only just got here. The pavement's barely tapped, let alone pounded.
You know anything?
My family never came up here unless the Yankees were playing. Geez, that reminds me. I haven't been following the game at all this season. I need to catch up, or my dad and I will have nothing to talk about. You know, assuming he ever talks to me again.
Yeah. Are you holding him?
Fine, enough with the...
Okay, so strange being back in Bronx, especially after everything that happened.
I get it, and that's why we're here. To get the shitheel who started this. I'm not saying to ignore that feeling, just stoke it. Use it as fuel. You'll need it. Yeah.
An interesting challenge when writing this Bronx mission, since I had wrote it before I wrote the Staten Island mission. In my head, I hadn't really introduced and established the character of Vicky Santina yet, at least not outside of the cop origin story. So here I had to design this section knowing that Vicky could potentially be there. So I was writing scenes and dialogue with Vicky without having really introduced her yet, at least not in my head. Normally when I go through a game, yeah, it's non-linear, but I usually write it in a kind of linear way, and I couldn't do that in this case. And if it wasn't Vicky, it would have been Logan. It would have been one or the other. Vicky lost the coin toss, so she was the one I kind of had to struggle with when writing the Bronx. And then later, when I wrote Staten Island and I had Vicky a little more established in my head, I did end up going back and changed a lot of her dialogue to be more in line with the Vicky I had in my head. So in the long run, it turned out fine, but in the short term, it was a bit of a writing challenge.
Cool.
Evening, folks.
Marcus? Is that you?
Santina. Long time no see.
I thought you pulled the pin.
I did. Turns out retirement doesn't suit me. But what about you? I heard you had some trouble.
Some, yeah. Working through it.
Right. Glad to hear it.
You two know each other.
Sorry. This is Marcus. He used to work the ferry.
Yeah, I got to ride the boat all day while you cops did the real work.
If I remember right, you stopped your fair share of creeps.
Well, here's a secret. When your beat is a boat, the bad guys got nowhere to go.
Fair enough. Before worked the ferry, what was it like?
Oh, it was a sweet gig in the summer. I'll say that much. Sunshine, free hot dogs from the commissary, 360-degree views of Lady Liberty. But in the winter, forget it. It got so cold and damp, my uniform would turn to ice. After 5 years of that, it was time for a lateral move. Subway might be filthy, but it is warm.
Fair enough.
All the damp doesn't bother me much.
Is anything strange
I
happening?
work the subway, man. I see 5, you're gonna need to stay dry.
The corner. Boy.
And that's really it. And
Look at the face build trouwens. Maybe we got over the first way asking. Het is zoals die zijn dit.
you got that right. Too bad talking doesn't solve anything. Just don't know what I knew that room at the Eddings house was too good to be true.
Ooh, so obvious what you need to do. Would you rather complain or do something? It's be more proactive.
Obvious to you, maybe. What do you think?
No, I had done that. Proceed by a few things. Okay. Yeah, listen to me. There it is.
You can say that.
That wriggle thing with
I'm
him.
packing a pillow for next time.
In the first draft of this scene, you did not meet Dana on the street. The flashback was the flashback you on the phone dialing 911 and saying there's been a murder at the Eddings house, and then you walking away. And I changed it because I thought it was important to show your former self interacting with the members of the house rather than just hearing about it or reading about it later. The old chestnut of show don't tell is important, but also in games it's also don't show, experience wherever you can. So that's what I tried to do here.
Fantastic. Yeah.
You okay there?
You see?
Fine, let's get moving. What is adjusting?
A body can adjust to anything if it needs to. Heck, I've got fire magic in my blood.
Anyway,
Sweet.
the woman in the vision said something about the Eddings house. Shouldn't be hard to track down. I've had worse leads.
Right. What's up? The girl in your vision said the Eddings house. I guess we should, I don't know, find it? Right.
Great.
Yeah? Duh. We find the Eddings house. It's not rocket science.
Fantastic. It will work.
You keeping?
Nope. I'm trying to stop some.
That's what I'd like to hear.
Do you know where they're in this place?
Now, why we?
Pardon? Tender. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? You look upset.
Oh, don't be sorry. It's just nasty business is all. It's at the end of Morgan Ave, just west of here.
Thanks very much.
Sure. You be careful out there.
If something happened?
Not for me to say. Stay dry. Stay dry.
I'll let you do the
Okay. Maybe Rick.
Duh. We find the Eddings house. It's not rocket scientists.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
Is that rocket scientist?
Color theory is a favourite subject of mine, and I love how certain combinations of things can be used to trick the eye in certain ways. In very red scenes like this, I find the use of actual green for the grassy details would look extremely bright and jarring and break the fairly tight colour scheme. Therefore I like to use what I call a relative green. It's not green, but it's more green or less red than anything else in the scene. If you take a screenshot of this location and use the eyedropper tool in a painting program to look at the various colours, you'll see that most of the grass and the green car in the background is sort of a dirty yellow or orange colour. It's also worth trying to shift the hue of that colour to be more green and try drawing that in a little bit. You might notice that the grassy segments stop being so much of a background detail and become more of a striking visual feature. That's a great effect if that's your intent, but we really didn't want people looking at the grass here, so sticking to an orange or yellow that had been pulled down into a sort of mustardy grey worked much better for us.
Oh, interesting.
Cute place. Pretty typical as these things go.
You did see Marcus's face, right? I don't think anything here is typical.
It never is. I don't see how that's gonna happen.
Ooh, you don't see my monkey ID?
What are you trying?
Yeah? We've got just cause, which means we get inside that house. Maybe through a window or something. Yeah.
Fair enough.
What's up? The front door looks pretty solid. Wonder if there's another way inside. Right.
Gary, shoot the door.
Yeah, that's not gonna...
Shoot. Fair enough. Hello again. 3 times.
Huh? Color me crazy, but...
Yeah, the window is talking to us.
Sweet.
Oh, good. So I'm not going nuts. Yeah? A year ago, I'd never suggest breaking a window to sneak into a house, but since the window is literally asking us to do it... The law's kinda murky on this point, is all I'm saying. Yeah.
Interesting.
What's up? I guess when a window talks to you, you should listen. I don't know, just spitballing here. Right.
Good idea. I'm gonna try first. Yeah.
Wow, that was a good try. Yeah, a good try.
Thanks. Hey. Try again.
Not for nothing, but maybe you should let someone else do that.
Are you volunteering?
Me? No. I'm not exactly known for throwing bricks.
Just lead, huh?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Well. What do you try anyways?
You want me to try and break the window with this? Okay. Crap. Baseball was never my thing.
Yeah, fantastic. We've all screwed it.
Hit the window with the brick?
Kiki is just laughing at us.
You said it, not me.
Well, fantastic. Without bandana we can't do shit. You got an idea?
Sorry, I have
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, she can shoot it.
So, this veil thing you put on my gun, nobody will be able to hear it?
It's more complicated than that, but essentially, yeah.
Right, cool.
Although, wait. The gun is veiled, but that window isn't.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. Never mind.
That's fun. Nice shot. I still wonder what this is all about.
Not?
Yeah, so, anybody want to get in?
Right. Let me.
Oh, hey, Elon, thanks, buddy. You made it. Of course. What is going on here? How are you doing that? She's got surprisingly good handwriting. He goes, there's a hound there. There's a hound there. By me. Let's hurry.
Sorry, I have no...
Screwdriver.
Sorry, I have...
Fantastic. Boo. Ooh, say nothing. Hehehe. I will.
Tooting my own horn a bit, but I really love how KK is introduced in this game. The writing on the mirrors and the windows in this very kind of creepy place is this kind of fun contrast that I just really adore writing and seeing. So I'm really glad that worked. You'll be happy to know that all of the writing on all the windows and mirrors, there's no internal code that generates that. All those animations were done by hand, frame by frame, and all the individual squeaks and things were programmed in manually. So it took a lot of effort to get all that stuff in, but it's worth it. I just adore it.
Interesting. I'm going inside, but how about now? Awfully rude.
There you are. I heard you talking. Is someone in there?
Let's get in and see for...
Oh yeah.
What's up? So, are we just gonna stand outside, or... Right with you.
Yes.
Yeah? Not for nothing, but I'm soaking out here. Let's get inside. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, time to cut the crap. State your name now.
Well. Okay, got a ghost apparently.
Really? You don't act like any ghost either.
Oh, that's because I'm special. I'm a spirit guide. Yes.
Spirit guide? You mean...
Yes. He's upstairs. He needs help.
Yeah?
So... Ooh, what are your thoughts
I don't
about
like
this?
this house. You go on enough cases and you sometimes get a feeling, a vibe. 9 times out of 10, it's bull, but the 10th time, it can give you nightmares for life.
Fantastic.
This place gives me the creeps like nothing else. But if someone's in danger, we need to find them. Yeah.
You're lying?
What's up?
What do you think about this?
Everything about this house is wrong. It's all I can do to stop myself from burning this place to ashes.
Oh.
That ghost, KK? She said someone was in trouble. We should help. Right.
Cool.
Dog's named Mary Jane. I was reading that. I was like, how am I supposed to sound for this? This is great. Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
let's continue.
Yeah.
So we're going to just find a voice for her.
Mm-hmm.
I think something out of a higher register would work because I have so many people in lower registers. And
That'll
you
work.
might want to differentiate.
Yeah.
So I think just a little bit higher with that vocal fry because she would be smoking all the time, so she's a smoker.
That sounds good to me.
So I think up here would be perfect.
Okay.
Yeah?
Let's try it.
Okay.
I just hope he lasts long enough for us to fix it. I don't know. The last take was kind of like Paul Lindish. Just kind of funny. I just hope he lasts long enough. Oh, no. Don't even try. A bunch of ghosts went geist. That's bound to stir up some spiritual energy. Any spiritual energy. I can just read the lines too. Some spiritual energy, a small portion of spiritual energy, midichlorians coursing through your...
The hell?
It's just a plastic hula dancer.
Sorry. Bit jumpy. It's this house. Something about it ain't right. My dad had one of those in his car. I wanted to shoot that one too.
Agree.
Yeah? This place gives me the creep. Yeah.
Danger.
What? That go.
Right. What is it? Wink. My battery. Is it gonna break?
What are you trying to...
So here is a not so subtle reference to Blackwell. Yes, KK the Ghost is the same KK from Blackwell Epiphany. Although in Blackwell Epiphany, her name was Kendra Haskins, and you may remember that she had a Trollgate character named KK. And it is mentioned in Blackwell that the last ghost to be saved becomes the next spirit guide. And since Kendra was the last ghost to be saved by Joey and Rosa, she is now the spirit guide in Unavowed. So yeah, I really did enjoy writing these two characters, even though you never see Logan and KK interact with each other. I feel that their relationship and her presence is still very much there and alive and present and established. And I'm very happy with how that came out. They were such fun characters to write for, especially KK in the Chinatown section, which we'll get to later.
Great.
Sometimes we really don't have a more efficient way of doing things than simply drawing them out frame by frame. This is definitely the case for KK's ghostly writing, for which I had to hand animate each line being written. In order to make this look smooth, each letter has to have an average of 4 frames of animation, making most of these lines take up more than 30 frames, with some of them being well over 100. All up, KK's ghostwriting cost somewhere over 2,000 frames of animation, which does seem excessive, but it was necessary to have such a high frame count played fast to get the neat effect to look right in motion.
Yeah. Well, they're not gonna let us do. Hey, Logan.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change.
In early drafts of this mission, you saved Logan by luring the Geists away using the various items that you find and trapping them in additional magic circles that KK helps you create and activate. And it was kind of cool, but at the same time, I thought it was doing Logan a big disservice. My main goal here is to make you like Logan. I want you to see what he can do, what he's capable of, and make you want to take him out on missions. So it was very important to me that you see him in action. So I adjusted the puzzles, so rather than you save Logan completely, you enable him to save himself. He talks to the ghosts, you see how he works, and you see him in action. And I think that was a lot more effective. Writing this scene with Logan in the bathroom was perhaps the first indicator that I may have bitten off slightly more than I could chew in terms of sheer content of this game, because I had to write 2 different versions of the scene. One version if you did the bartender origin, and the other version if you didn't. And for some reason, I did not go screaming and running from the project. So yeah, again, no one ever said I was smart. So the guy playing Logan is a guy named Logan Cunningham, which, yeah, wasn't confusing at all. If you have played things like Bastion or Transistor, then you have heard Logan. You might have also heard him in our games Primordia and Resonance. Logan he's got the most amazing voice I've ever heard. It's like honey dripping in your ears. He's just got a wonderful, wonderful voice. And the reason why I wanted him to play Logan Brown in Unavowed is that there's something about his voice. Logan, though he doesn't sound it, he is a very young man, and but he's got this raspy voice that really sounds like it's lived, and that sounded very appropriate for Logan, someone kind of on the young side, but who has seen some shit, man. And Logan's voice really brought that across. I asked him to audition. He did. He nailed it. He was willing to do it, and that was it. You might notice a severe lack of bloopers from Logan. Most of the bloopers that involve him were me, not him, because he's very serious when he gets in the booth, which is great for the game, not so great for the blooper reel. Either way, awesome working with you again, Logan. Thank you again.
Great. Logan, is that you?
No way that's you. I'm hallucinating from hunger. Where the hell have you been, man? I've been worried about you.
Huh? I've been, possessed. Worried? Aren't you upset that I know killed your brother? I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, worried? Aren't you upset?
Of course I'm upset. It was my brother. But I know you didn't kill him. Not really. Something possessed you. It wasn't your fault.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, do you know about that? Is something you're not telling me?
You can say that. Look, it's complicated. Someone told me. Someone who was there. It's too much to get into right now. Who are your friends?
I'm Eli Beckett. This is Vicky Santina.
My name's Logan Brown. I used to buy too many drinks from your friend here. And now, I could really use some help.
Does it have to do with those ghosts over there? What do you need? That is haunted, isn't it?
You know about that?
We can see the ghost.
Hold on. You, actually...
Well...
Just what do you...
Grave floating clouds.
I see people. They're confused.
Hold it. You can see...
Yeah.
So you're the one KK told us about. The Bestower.
Yeah, that's me. You know your stuff.
You're here to help these ghosts pass on.
That's right. Only things went a bit...
wrong.
Crap. Easy. Shh. Okay, I kind of need to focus.
What's going on?
When I get this under control. But for now, I need to know their name. Can you do that?
No problem.
So we go pound the pavement, just like any other investigation.
I guess. Whatever it takes. I'd go myself, but I'm kind of trapped.
Got it.
I don't know, but my magic is at your disposal. If you need something burnt or something fire red...
Oh,
right.
He's already telling me about that.
If we want to find out who lived here, maybe we should just go talk to someone. Someone who knows the area. It's Detective 101 stuff. Yeah.
Wait. That's interesting.
Looks like it's full of ashes.
You're not wrong. From the consistency, it looks like notebook paper. Or at least it was.
Jesus. Burning documents in a trash can. Could have burnt the whole place down.
I mentioned earlier how the concept of fire reading was a very late addition to the game. So this room actually had a little bit more going for it in early drafts of the game. The bits of Dana's notebook were just sort of scattered in various drawers and under the bed and under the pillow, and you had to kind of click around and find all of the various pieces of paper, which in hindsight probably wasn't a very good puzzle. And when I created Fire Reading, I was very happy to kill that puzzle in favor of what's in the game now. The end result, sadly, is that there is not much to do in this bedroom now, but I'm okay with that.
Fair enough. Oh, wait. No one.
Eli, I was thinking about something you said.
Yeah?
Yeah, about never seeing your family again? How'd you do it?
Oh, they
I didn't have a
done this
choice,
before.
but it wasn't easy. It still isn't. There were times I came very close to knocking on their door.
You can at least fire read.
Don't see.
Can you see what was born? Boy day. Folio? Wait, I can touch it. Oh yeah.
So Vicky, what about your family? Have you spoken to them since, well, everything?
I'm a disgraced cop from a cop family. I don't think I'm ready for the Sunday barbecue quite yet. I mean, Donnie tolerates me, but the rest? How can I talk to them about all this?
Want my advice? Find a way. And don't wait too long.
I get what you're saying, but not yet. Maybe when all this is done.
Cool. Oh, lunch date. I forgot how this went with Mandana.
70s reject clothes, a tacky umbrella, an old doll.
Wait, yeah.
What's up? Did we search the master bedroom enough? Don't see why not.
Alright.
Hey.
Oops, what? What's that?
Hey, Eli.
Yeah.
Could you pretend for a sec that I'm your kid?
Oh, that's
what?
That. Yeah.
I know it sounds weird, just...
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the drawers. Poem. Did you find the names? It's good to see you again,
Back
Logan.
at you. Who'd have thought we'd end up here? But we can catch up later. You know, after you save my butt.
Fantastic. For some names?
Sure? Let's try it. Are those your names? Art? Jess? Dana? Art? Jess? Dana?
Geist.
What the hell did you just do?
No, no. Please, there's no Art, Dana, just relax. That was close.
Close?
Geist?
Polter! It's what you get when I've only read about. At least...
Well, it happens now. These ghosts attacked us. They tried... We barely got the circle up in time.
You need to tell us.
Fine. I think.
What's the sort of?
Okay.
Not just ghosts.
You do?
Sure. When you're experimenting with unstable, but it took me weeks.
Me? I just drew.
Amazing. You both.
We're just doing a job, or we would.
How long
2 or
have
3
you been?
days. That's it. Play out. Like I said, usually with these.
Kid?
She's 10 years old.
Jesus.
Last time we got the we've been so.
You couldn't call.
All the spiritual energy screws.
Why the ghost attacking?
Because they don't know as long.
She's a spirit guy.
KK and I are bond. I don't know, but I'm on my own. So I hope you guys have some.
Well, like I said, geists don't just. If we can figure that out.
An investigation, huh? That I can handle.
Sweet.
No, you. But they.
That adds up. We've seen a huge.
So things are just gonna.
They all.
Well.
How do you usually have a good move on?
Usually something. You did.
It was there when we left.
Well, believe.
Sit tight.
Yeah? You're the one who knows the guy. But my instincts say he's on the level. Of course, if he's trapped here, he'd tell us anything, wouldn't he? But between you and me and Fire Guy, I think we can handle it if he turns on us. Drawers, cabinets, closets. There's gotta be something we missed around here. Maybe in one of the bedrooms. Yeah.
What's up? We're in a house with just be. You knew him before, right? Back when you were both mundane? He'll be different, I'll say that much. The power he's got is rare and powerful. He's connected to the world of the dead. He can see and talk to ghosts. He can help them. Of course, it looks like we've got to help him first. Did we search the master bedroom enough? I'm not sure we did. Right.
Grrr. Ooh.
I mean.
I'm second
No,
thoughts.
I've been. Why is that?
Images you need to capture. Of course, you need to live.
That's and after tonight, you.
Yes, it is important.
I have a hiding space in the garage. It will be just now.
Oh.
That's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Did I?
You didn't do anything. What your demon did, he.
I'll process it
Take
later. Okay, fantastic.
Huh. Some
You guys are reacting the. Dåliga. But now.
I know every.
That's this what? You.
Surprise! Again, Dana. Surprise!
Why? You're the one who.
Digging. If it's one thing, doing this another.
It wasn't just talk. You gave me instructions.
So you admit.
You know, it was. Is that what you. So kick me out.
Did they cry out for revenge? Just you know what you have to do. They cry for revenge.
Yes, Dana.
What?
You. It was. You.
Huh.
Murder by men.
I don't know about you guys, but I am so sick of this death and brainwashing crap.
Even still, brainwashing notwithstanding, it seems like a mundane murder. That shouldn't force a spirit to go geist. It just shouldn't.
Let's get back to it then.
What's up? A bunch of ghosts went, but I know you probably don't want to think about it, but didn't Art say something was hidden in the mailbox? Right with you.
Yeah? I don't know how much I trust these vision things, but didn't Art say something was hidden in the mailbox? Yeah.
Having go on, we're gonna dig this.
Huh.
I don't know.
Can't hurt to
Can we? Out we go. Oops.
Tate, my dad used to hide our garage remote under a fake rock. Neighbor's dog kept digging it up.
Wait, what? Yeah, what? Okay. So it's just moments before.
Taped to the side of the mailbox. Not the most subtle hiding place, but sometimes simple is better. My dad used to hide our garage.
Fantastic. Got that? In we go. Yeah, this is one.
We're stealing license plates now? Good thing I'm not a cop anymore.
Is something...
There's a picture. Take a look. I would like to take creepy pictures of himself and others.
Oh!
At least you can hardly tell it's you. I mean, the lighting's terrible, and it's kind of blurry.
I think you should stop talking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it won't hold up in court.
I was possessed really weak.
Is that really the best idea? This picture was stuck here for a reason. No need to destroy evidence quite yet.
Oh.
Under my heart rate. What's the heart rate?
Okay, well, you see this license plate?
Uh-huh.
That's what art rate. Get it?
Okay, I'm actually telling her where the thing is. Okay. Because I was wondering, how's she going to find it? And she knows how to open the garage, but it's in a secret hiding place. Under my heart rate. Yes, heart rate. I get it now. Because he loves that car.
Yes, he does.
All right. Let's do that one again. Now that I know what I'm talking about.
Hmm. Shovel. Oh, we got that.
Why the hell are you carrying around that stupid poem anyway? Yeah.
I wish I knew.
What's up?
I
Can't
do
say
know.
Jess was much of a poet, but it was still quite moving. Right.
And we were more, right?
Don't turn the...
Turn it.
I have a name, you know? Let me out of
You're
this.
part of this. This is all...
His?
Yes.
She...
Jesus, are you...
Oh, so...
No.
Art, she's crazy, she will kill you next. Kill her first.
God. Yeah. I need to kill you.
Like...
This just gets better and better.
Yes. Oh, dead graves.
That's one dead dog.
Oh, good. There's a cup.
Yeah?
Jean.
Why the hell are you carrying around the...
Okay. Viggy, you're cute.
Hell no. I'm the greenhorn here. Why don't you show me how it's done?
God damn it, nobody else will pick it up. I will do it.
You got a shower back at HQ? Because, well, you're gonna need one.
Yeah, I can see that.
We've learned all we can here. Let's get that Logan guy out of here. Yeah.
What's up? We got all this stuff. Maybe we should try showing it to the ghosts. Right.
Okay, fantastic. The tab still wasn't useful. Neither was the phone line.
I killed my wife. I cheated on her, and then I killed her.
Oh, maybe they have some use if you have Mandana, but not Eli. Because Eli has the fire rating. Oh, right. We can cheat on her again.
Why am I so tempted? Why do I want to say yes? I am confused. So confused. I'm going to... Maybe I'll... Could you?
Goodbye, Alert.
You're just gonna leave that Logan guy to rot? No, he needs help. We're staying.
Oh, they can't go back. Hello again with it all.
An old Arab. If you just yeah,
Ready
to move on. But for now,
There's a dog collar.
that
It belonged.
Jess. Can you? Danish is out of your.
Pew.
That's it. I just. Right. She's just.
And here's ooh.
Whoa, wait. Is that art? Right.
Wait. Ah, crap. I think I need to rewind. I think there was different dialogue.
Jess. Can you? It's out of. That's it. I just. Right. I think that did.
Ready
to move over.
Yeah.
An old Arabelle, huh?
Grrr.
What?
Ghost, ghost, ghost.
Ask it just.
Many ghosts.
Yeah. That did it. Just one.
And now this?
Whoa. Why are you showing this to me? Wait. Is that art?
Nothing, never mind. He had no Ferrari. He took this for this memento.
Yeah, this is proof, alright. But who's the other guy in the picture? He's kind of hard to...
It was me. I was possessed. Let's just leave it there.
Right. Art. Don't act good. I don't judge you one way or the other. Just... Please?
There we go.
Here we go. There. Guys, both. Take it. God, it's good. Wait.
We're met. Yeah. Nice to see you again.
You're kind of facing. Then I'm going. Hey, guys. Just take.
Oh, then you know you can talk to me, Logan. You always could.
Never did it sober, though. It's different now. I would have died in there if you hadn't shown up.
There's nothing.
That's not what I'm getting at.
Or
we don't want to be...
Oh, then I've known Logan for years. I can vouch for him.
Fair, I wasn't exactly the same back in those days.
Of course you could join us. Who would miss the chance to work with a real-life bestower? Our boss won't like it, but he can go stuff himself.
Why is that?
He says that death is part of the mundane, so it's not our jurisdiction. I used to agree, but after tonight, we need all the help we can get.
That settles it. Congrats. You're not a newbie anymore, Vicky.
After tonight, I already feel like a grizzled veteran.
Speak for yourself. I'm dead on my feet.
Do you have a place to stay, Logan?
I've got a...
Great.
I'm...
Great. Bye, KK.
Builds of the game, KK was purely invisible. There was no floating ball of light. There was just nothing. Logan would talk and refer to a character that the player could not see. And this is what hanging around a bestower would be like, but it had the undesired effect of making the player forget that KK existed. There are a lot of jokes in the game where Logan chides characters for forgetting KK is there, and that was the main reason why, is because often that would happen. You would forget KK was there, which is not what we were going for. So we added that ball of light and added some technobabble about why you could see her now, and I think the game is 1,000 times better as a result.
Agreed. There's a game. Number 2.